first day of starting the cabinet doors. I really want to paint the cabinets this color because why not? We also have a hurricane on the way. Kind of need to storm prep. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Oh my God, I saw the color. We got a little bit shook up by a little earthquake. Not a little one. Proud owner of a swamp. Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. I am not feeling 100% if you can hear it. I've got some snifflies. I didn't feel great yesterday, so I rested. And today I'm like better. I just chugged some AG1 and stuff. Like I've just been trying to give my body lots of fluids and stuff. I must have picked up something on the way back from Texas or who knows. I am back in California. If you can't tell, I actually came back for something really exciting yesterday that you will see very soon. That's so cryptic. I feel like I'm finally in that era where I can't share every little detail of every project that I'm working on. But it was I actually had a photo shoot here at the house yesterday. Obviously I'm on camera a lot, but it's always just me and you guys. There's no one else here. There's no one behind a camera. I've also been in photo shoots for like, if I was in a wedding and had my hair and makeup done, if I was in a wedding, but that is not my life. I've always been behind the camera at a photo shoot or on set at a photo shoot for, a brand that I used to work with in corporate, like we would do photo shoots for every collection and stuff. So I definitely have experience with photo shoots in general, but never as me as the subject, the model, so to speak. So it was actually, it was really fun, but I was really tired after. Like I got the sniffles started to come on, I think, and this happens to me a lot where I don't allow myself to kind of like slow down or get sick. I don't let my body do it. And there's been so many times where I have wrapped a major thing that's been coming up and I get sick. Like I've wrapped it up and I get sick, like every time. So this isn't bad. It's just like a sniffly kind of like, okay, McKenna, you probably should rest. So I did that yesterday. Today is a new day and we're in the kitchen. So our cabinets are all this like yellowy cream color. It's kind of like a buttercream, if you will. And the way the light comes in, it makes the bottom cabinets look different than the top cabinets. That's just the way the light bounces off the white details and stuff outside into this space. The light will still do that to any color that we paint these cabinets. This color. Now I'm gonna go look one more time at Bear to see if there's any other colors that are kind of in this like kind of color, because this Clark and Kensington paint is a little bit expensive. I bought like a little kind of can of it and it was quite expensive. So I wanna look and see just what my options are. This is called Strong Influence, a cool neutral with a violet undertone. So that's why I keep calling it like dark aubergine, because it's almost a black eggplant color. I really want to paint the cabinets this color because why not? We're going to be renovating this eventually. I want to try something I've never done before. I've never painted a cabinet dark. In the future, I feel like the cabinets, I want them to be a stained wood. I'm thinking that that's the way that I'm leaning, that whole warm wood, and not having painted cabinets in the future when we renovate. But I've never painted anything dark. These cabinets are very old. They definitely need to be replaced. So, we won't be keeping them, so to speak. Half of them don't even close very well. We're gonna do it. Today is my prep day, so you guys are gonna be coming along with me. I need to get some supplies. Obviously, we need to get paint. We need to get a sprayer. I'm gonna be spraying all of the cabinet doors. We've got 20 doors, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 drawers. Now the drawers in this kitchen facing doesn't come off the front. It's all encompassing. So we're gonna have to take the drawer out, take everything out of the drawers, tape off the center part because I don't want to actually paint the wooden part, kind of like bag it off and tape it off so that we can just paint the front. We have to remove all the hardware. So Romeo is going to tackle, since I wasn't feeling like too great. I know you're probably thinking, MaCenna, you don't feel great. Why are you going to tackle a project? I want to. I'm itching to do this. After being at the cottage and seeing how beautiful all of these little details are and how everything came together and how beautiful it is, I want that same feeling I get from the front room in there that we already renovated, but I want that in other parts of the house too, you know? And this is gonna make a big difference, I feel like this makes me so happy. Also, we're gonna be doing those additions in here, so I'm just waiting for the curtains to come in and, you know, some other things, but like I feel like this is the vibe. It's like we did this black mocha. You can kind of see this will be in the same kind of family, those like deep, moody, kind of like earthy jewel colors, which I love. I'm just really excited. I really want to do it. I'm gonna take it slow and Romeo's gonna help me. And we're gonna be spraying it. Now, I also want to paint the walls in here because they're bright white in a, what looks like, doesn't look maybe it is semi-gloss. It's not semi-gloss over there. I think in here it's a semi-gloss. When you do bathrooms and kitchens, it is always a good idea to up the sheen of the paint that you're gonna do. It's more durable and it helps you to clean it. You know, it's like a slicker surface and things. I'm actually thinking that I wanna do the cabinets in a semi-gloss. I've never done that. I'm not a big fan of shiny, so I would never do high gloss, but a semi-gloss will make them durable. What satin will as well, but semi is even better. Semi-gloss, and I think it will give it a luster that I'm kind of experimenting. You know, I'm like, let me try things that I would be scared to do normally, but I have the opportunity to do because we will be changing it later. And if we don't like this, we could always get, you know, another gallon of paint and redo it, you know? But I am gonna paint by hand when we're inside, but I wanna spray the doors so that I can hang them up. I'm just spraying them just like I did in Texas. So I brought some of the things in here that I unpacked my luggage right when I got back. And this is the painting. She made it. She did have to go in my check luggage because she wouldn't fit in my carry-on. Like, these colors are in there. Like, look how pretty. Now, I have thought about the fact that painting the cabinets this color is definitely gonna darken the kitchen, especially having a dark floor. But why not? We won't know until we try, right? Like, what if it looks incredible? What if, like, this is a very similar color to the flooring too, so it's got this like kind of like tone on tone, same color, monochromatic look, which I'm like, what if that ends up being like so epic? I have to try it, you know, but otherwise this would be very scary for me. But so here's one of our inspiration pictures. And I also want to paint the walls in here not to be white. I'm going to test the sculptor clay that we did in that room to tie that space into this space. I also haven't unpacked the few other things that we did bring, and they all made it. So that's really good. So this was kind of another color kind of inspo for this space. Just interesting, you know, just like really like playing with color in a more kind of moody way, so to speak. Oh, I brought the birds. Oh yay, that makes me happy. Okay, kind of forgot what I packed. And I had so many sets of birds. I was like, why not bring some? Oh, I also brought Kinsley a container for her farmer's dog because I put her food in here after I opened the package. Here was our other inspiration. Look at this. I love that. Yes, it even looks really good with the stainless too, you know, so I need to help the appliances tie in. I think it's gonna come down to what color or what we do on the hardware in here. So pretty. I tried to find these online. I can only find the clear version. They're either from a brand called Mud Pie or Two's Company. which I remember from like my mom and I having a boutique. We would buy from those stores too. So it's, you know, a wholesaler. They took off all the stickers and stuff, but I Google-insed it and I found the clear one. If I find it, I'll leave it linked for you because I think they're really pretty. And I didn't want two the same, so I just got, you know, two different ones so that they can kind of sit up here on the ledge, you know, for some candlelight. I felt like that would be really pretty. We've made it to the hardware store. You know what I was thinking? I could get a sample, like a color match sample of this. I mean, it's gonna be pretty close. I've done it before and it's like pretty much the same color. I mean, this color is just like, look at it in the sunlight. I love that. It almost looks more brown in the sunlight, but it's got that purple undertone. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a color match. Okay, I got a color match and a semi-gloss so that we could try it. And now I was looking at all the spray paints. This is gonna be hard. Came into the sink aisle to see if I could visualize the stainless and all of these together. And this is the closest one that I could find to like a stainless. I don't know, I think it's worth a shot and we can try it. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I still sound kind of nasally, but I feel much better today. So it's kind of just like a day and a half, 2-day kind of head cold. It's super weird, but I kind of sound it. I hear it in my head. Today is the first day of starting the cabinet doors. Just being a little bit sick just took the energy out of me. So we're starting today, but we also have a hurricane on the way. If you haven't heard, you'll see this after it's already passed, but where we are, we're just going to get rain and wind. We're just getting like the tropical storm side of things. The hurricane is sadly hitting Mexico. They were like talking about it because it's like the first hurricane that the eye of the hurricane is like the trajectory is Los Angeles. That hasn't happened since like the late 1800s or something like that. So I was born in Southwest Louisiana and grew up in Texas. I have been through lots of hurricanes. This is going to be, we just don't have, the infrastructure isn't here for the amount of rain I think we're going to be getting. Me being a weather woman. Romeo told me last night, he was like, oh, so when are you starting your weather job? I'm like, oh my God. We are also on the very corner of the impact zone. So it's like, I just don't think that we're going to be experiencing much, but it very much feels like the calm before the storm. Like, you can just feel it in the air coming. It's a similar feeling to what we felt like, you know, before Katrina and Rita. It's just this like sense, because I was in Houston during Katrina and Rita, and although the hurricanes did turn and hit New Orleans twice and hit my grandparents twice, with back to back, it felt like. We were all, you know, trying to get out of the city, locking down our houses, boarding things up, you know, like all the grocery stores were empty. And I know that San Diego is experiencing that right now, but up here it's just not quite the same. The hurricane isn't even supposed to hit until tomorrow or later tonight. We're not even going to be getting any rain or any winds until tomorrow afternoon. So if me and priorities is painting cabinet doors, you know, not this huge hurricane coming in. If I can get the cabinet doors painted today and prime, we're obviously all done. I'm putting on all of the cup hooks and things so that I can hang them up, and I'm gonna be spraying them. So it's gonna go, this process is gonna go super fast with painting the cabinet doors outside. If I can get them primed and painted today and then hang them on a rack inside to finish drying, we're gonna be good. We're almost to the stage where we've got all of the cabinet doors prepped to be painted. We've got everything out of the drawers so that I can just pull them out. I'm gonna do these last. I'm gonna paint and go ahead and spray the doors first. I learned kind of the hard way on how to best put the cup hooks in. I did them all by hand when we did the cabinets in Texas. And now I've learned that, no, we're gonna make a pilot hole so that it actually helps us not kill our fingers, you know, 40 times, because we have 20 cabinet doors. This is so much easier. It just kind of helps you get the cup hooks started. Yes. So I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna lightly sand them. Just really taking off anything that's, you know, kind of like uneven, just making them smooth. I'm gonna use a very light sandpaper, just kind of prepping them, like especially in like these areas where they didn't even paint, they hand painted these clearly, didn't take off the hardware when they did it. So it's got like rough spots, and just like, you know, kind of like pieces like this where it's just like kind of rough. These actually desperately needed a new coat of paint because there's definitely flakes and things that are coming off. So just all around a good project to do. So I will check back in with you. We've already got the tent set up in the I don't know if you can see it out there, but it's outside in the front yard. It's furthest away from the house as possible so that it doesn't get any paint on anything but, you know, green, because that goes away. It's fine. Romeo just went to get the paint. He's getting 2 gallons of it. I think that that's going to be plenty. If we need any more, it'll be just inside that I'll need it, so we can always get some more. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. You guys, I'm having deja vu. I just did all of this at the cottage in March. Did I just get paint in my hair? I probably did. That's inevitable. Cabinets are underway. This is not the color. This is the primer. If you know, you know. Whew. I don't have a ton of energy because I'm still getting over being sick. That took a lot out of me. I've got the first coat of pretty paint on there. I've already primed, already painted 1 coat. I'm gonna wait about, it's only about 5 now. I'm gonna wait about an hour and a half and lightly sand any driblets, little dribbles, and then paint them again. But as I paint, we're gonna put them on a rack and actually bring them inside because the storm is coming. You can kind of feel a tad bit of more moisture in the air. Kind of need to storm prep. I'm gonna cover the chairs, obviously. I'm gonna bring those cushions inside and then put all of those floaties in the pool shed. The pool is not gonna look so good after this. It is what it is. Oh, I gotta cover this up too.
Feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway, out there in the open, just a wishing and a hoping. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway.
I think you should bring one of these inside and see if their limes or lemons, because they're not turning yellow. I'm so tired. All my muscles are sore. Okay, I want to see what this is. I only have a butter knife because all of our knives are pulled out of the drawers. That's a lemon. That's a lemon. Right? Yeah. That's a lemon. Is that a lemon? That's a lemon. For sure. Right? It would be more green if it was a lime. Yum, it smells good. I'll have some more things to prep for the storm. I have a few more things back there that I need to like pick up, like the blower and things that we keep to just like maintain the pool area. I gotta put all that in the garage. I think the wind's gonna be pretty strong, even though we're kind of like in a little cove. I don't think we'll have it too bad, but you never know. I mean, this will be the first tropical storm at the new house. Hopefully, maybe the last, because I don't remember ever having a tropical storm in LA for the last 15 years. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. Happy Sunday. Today, I have to get my video live. Just when I come back, it's early. It's about 8 o'clock right now. It's just started to rain. So this is the day the storm is gonna roll in. There's a lot of rain happening right around us, but more east. So we're getting a very, very light drizzle. We don't know how bad it's going to get, but this is very light. This is our current rain drizzle. Like, not a ton. Do you know what I mean? This is like the beginning, like the spin-off of the storm, the rain of the storm before the hurricane actually touches land. I don't think it's touched yet. We shall see. So today's Sunday. It's the farmer's market today, and I just looked and it does say rain or shine farmers market. Now the storm isn't supposed to hit really until like noon or 1, and that's when the farmers market is already over. So I feel like if they are going to come out, they probably will be there. And I have been craving that cinnamon almond butter and peach jam. I haven't had it. We went through it. Well, I haven't had it for weeks because I was in Texas, and then the week before that, I don't know, we just weren't getting to the farmers market. So I was like, oh, so sad. And now it's raining. So we're gonna go see if they're there and grab some coffee while we can still get out and about. Okay, farmers market is definitely happening. It's where they have all the barrels. Oh, it's right there in that one. It's definitely raining. We looked for our umbrella. We couldn't find it because we don't remember the last time we've ever needed an umbrella in a day. So there's that. We don't? Oh, she's using her bag. That's cute. Yeah, it's at this one, honey. You sure we don't need any fruitsies?
Huh?
Want some fruitsies? Look at all these different poodles. What is that? Plum? Look at it. Dinosaur egg plum. Like, I kind of want to try that. Oh, I can try. That's so good. Honey sherbet. Honey sherbet. It's so good. This one, you don't have the peach, but that's the almond butter with cinnamon. Oh, you got it? Okay. Pistachio. We could try plum. Winter plum, or regular plum, or blood. Oh, peach. Peach. Oh my god. Is there another one we should get to? Oh, here. Let's buy both.
So good.
It's so good.
You see the chili
Blood
flakes?
orange.
Huh?
You see the chili flakes? Banyerin?
Yeah, that one. So it's a little spicy, huh?
No, it's not.
It's not spicy at all.
Really good.
I want to try it.
Let's try it. Going to Alfred.
That's it.
I took a picture of you and Dylan.
We got coffee and we bought the last two. Okay, so this is, we couldn't remember the name of it. Otherwise we would have maybe looked it up online. And Arnett Farms peach raspberry. We bought the last two peach raspberries. So we'll save one. And then we also got this stone ground almond butter with cinnamon. So good. These two together. So good. The guy that runs it, he said this one was really good. So Romeo wanted to try it because it has a little bit of heat. Heirloom tangerine with chili flakes. We're gonna try it. Hello guys, we've made it past the storm. The hurricane rolled through. We got a little bit shook up by a little earthquake. Not a little one, a big one. It was just about 2 hours away from us. I felt it. Romeo didn't feel it, I felt it. It was just a lot to process at the same time. I saw on, I don't know, maybe TikTok or something, someone called it, we were having a hurricane. Where we are, we did not get a lot of anything for the hurricane. We got some light sprinkle, pretty consistent, like all day. It was really light and then it would get a little bit heavier, but nothing major. We didn't have any wind, but again, just our house in general is kind of like in a pocket. So I don't think that we would have quite experienced wind the same way as if we we're in the desert and stuff. I know that they had a lot. We are now the proud owner of a swamp. Let's go show them, Kinsley, come on. We now own a swamp. This is what our backyard looks like. I did cover everything up like you guys saw. So that was really good. We got a lot of leaves we need to pick up. But we have a swamp. That's so gross. It completely filled the pool. It didn't overflow, but it definitely filled it all the way right underneath that first kind of lip. Our Grass had excellent drainage, if you were wondering. All the turf drained so well. I do know that it's about time that we need to have our drains just on the property flushed because we have so many trees, so much green, that when we had the inspection on the house, they did say like every 1 to 2 years you want to have it flushed. And they mentioned during the inspection, they were like, it's almost time to already have it done. So we've been living here for about 9 months, and it's time, especially like I see one drain that's not like fully like flushing really well, and I know there was one in the front, so I kind of paid attention to those things to see what wasn't really like draining really well. But our swamp, it's so gross. Romeo's so sad. I feel like the pool has become Romeo's like pride and joy, because he'll come out here in the mornings and clean. You know, we'll trade off, but he's been doing it a lot lately. He'll skim the top, he'll take the leaves off, he'll start Henry, he'll just take care of it. And then this. I haven't looked at the news yet. I don't know exactly what people experience like down south of us, like San Diego and Mexico. So I'm very happy that we are on the other side of it. So I am painting inside today. I'm gonna tackle all of these boxes and I need to prime them for sure because otherwise the paint won't stick. So I'm gonna prime and paint today, just have like kind of a cozy day in, even though the sun is shining today. I do want to take a walk with Kinsley later just to get outside, because I feel like we've been like cooped up for two days now. But I did get something. Well, we can open it together. It wasn't supposed to come until tomorrow. I'm very excited. When I was sick for those 2 days, I was feeling pretty like not very good, and I was like, I need a prize, I need a treat. I did some retail therapy, but I had already mentioned to you guys that I really wanted this. It's gonna be very expensive to find a rare vintage one, but they still make this color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh my god, I saw the color. I ordered this. Oh, it's so much larger than I thought. I got the big one. Oh, this is the Mackenzie Childs teapot with the bird. I love this. Oh my gosh. I mentioned to you guys I don't have a teapot. I know we had one for a while that I probably got at like Home Goods. We had it for years and years and years, and I don't know what had happened. Like I think we just like got, oh, and the wooden handle. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is gorgeous. So we had one for a while. We didn't have one anymore, and I wanted one. And I opted to get the large. Now they have a slightly smaller size than this one that has a crystal little topper here. Now, this is definitely an investment piece. This is like a piece that I'll have forever. But I thought of it as instead of getting like the pots or something that, you know, like would get really harsh use, I thought that the teapot was like a better investment, because I love to keep teapots out on the stove. It's only water that you boil. You know, I felt like it was gonna last a lot longer, and it's something that we'll have like forever. I love this. So it's enamel ware, so you can hear it. Oh, this is like, has some weight to it. They also have a couple of different colors, background colors of their floral collection. This was my sick day retail therapy that doesn't happen very often, but I really wanted it. So stay tuned for how this looks in the newly made over kitchen with the new color. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be painting all day today. You guys will see that video on Thursday, because I just really need a day or two left, and then I can edit the video and get it live, and then we're gonna start decorating for fall. That's very exciting. Decorating for fall. What else are we gonna do? Oh, and I think the curtains are arriving early. If you guys remember, I did end up ordering the curtains for here for the bay window, and I think I got an alert that they're coming early. So that's really exciting that we can make some updates to the living room too. So we're doing some really fun things before we head to France. We're actually leaving for Paris in like a matter of weeks. It's gonna be so much fun. My mom is already like picking her outfits and figuring some things out. We're gonna, just such a fun time. I'm gonna check in with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna start painting. Kinsley and I are taking a painting break. She had a lot of built up energy from staying inside.
Should I